Good morning, another day from Monaco. Honestly, I cannot wait to go home. It's a little boring. Food has been disappointing. But I do like that there's cameras and security everywhere. Today we're gonna go into the palace and then to the car collection, and gonna take the little car train thing. It's like a hop on hop off, but it's like for the little train. And also probably gonna go into the casino, which I'm not allowed to film, but I can like film in the lobby. I can take pictures of myself in the lobby. What else is, I have no idea. Went back to the hotel around like 9:30. Yeah. So another day here. But I do like that there's cameras and security everywhere. Today we're gonna go into the palace and then to the car collection, and gonna take the little car train thing. It's like a hop on hop off, but it's like for the little train. And also probably gonna go into the casino, which I'm not allowed to film, but I can like film in the lobby. I can take pictures of myself in the lobby. What else is, I have no idea. Went back to the hotel around like 9:30. Yeah. Another day here. Okay, look at this view. So nice. So here's the palace, and we bought our tickets right here. One ticket. Okay, so we are at the palace, and I got the little thing. Whichever point you're in, you press it and you listen to it like the phone. I'm gonna do a separate video of the full palace, but I'm gonna show you like the main stuff that look the nicest, because this video would have been way too long. We came super early, like just when it opened, so I think totally there was about 10 of us in the museum at this time. And I saw that some parts of the painting that are like zodiac, this has to be the most well kept, nicest palace museum I've ever been in. But what is this painting with the frog? I'm sure there's a history behind it, and I think this is a zodiac painting one. Every room is different, so the royal family, the prince, his wife, and their children, they still live here, but part of the palace is a museum where you can come in, and the other part is their own private residency, so you cannot go in there, but it's okay. It is so beautiful. It's so magical in here. I loved it. Everywhere you look, it's so neat, so nice, so well kept. There's also a courtyard and some historical artifact, and then there's a ton of like coins, so if you are into like the coins and all of that, then you'll have fun here. I loved it. It's so beautiful. So the ticket I got is good for this museum and the prince's car collection. If you are not interested in the cars, you can get just the ticket for the palace museum. And a lot of people come here from the hop on hop off, because it stops right in front of the palace, kind of ish, and like a block away from the palace, and people just take that instead of a bus, and then it will take you down pretty much near the car museum as well. And also there's going to be a guard change, which I'm gonna go look at, and I'm gonna show you like the main parts of it, because it was really long, but we got really lucky, and we got like in the front about 30 minutes before it started, because you have to secure a spot. Once that the hop on hop off gets here, all the people who get off, they run straight to watch the guard change. This was the king's private bedroom. And on the other side of the museum, you'll see a little bit more modern art, a lot of Grace Kelly art. There's also a library. I'm gonna do a separate video on the guard change as well. It was pretty long. It is interesting, but some moments of it were silent. And oh my god, the library is beautiful. There's so many books, and if you keep going, you will find a glass window which you can still peek in. This is the family's private chapel. They still use this chapel for prayers or for baptism. It is so beautiful in there, but I'm sure when they use it, then the curtains go off and you cannot look inside, which makes sense. Did I mention I'm also going to look at the car collection? I'm so excited for that one. They really take care of their place. I mean, look, this guy's fixing something on the floor. That's why this is so much different than other countries with similar style, because they keep it so clean. They clean up the dust. So that's why it looks so nice here. Also, this is Friday and 10:15 a.m. There's already a lot of tourists. Look how many people, it's insane. So crowded. We are on a little train. Here's the ticket, so cute. We're at the castle, and right there, right over here is where you can buy your ticket. Super cute little train, no windows. This was 12 euros. That was so dumb. That was so not worth it. Saw so much more from, oh, it's gonna be tight. Saw so much more from the hop on hop off. This was absolutely stupid. So you can skip it and save yourself an hour. This one, skip it. Okay, now we're going in here. This is next to the palace. This is where Grace Kelly is buried. This is Cathedral de Monaco, St. Nicholas Cathedral. I have no idea why there was only 2, 3, maybe 4 other people besides us. It was so quiet, so I'd rather just not disturb anyone and not like talk in the video. Oh wow, it was pretty spectacular. Also so well kept. Like look at this painting. Can you guess what year this is from? 1560. It took them 10 years to paint it. It is mind-blowing how well all the paintings here are kept. And compared to other cathedrals, well, first of all, this is pretty small cathedral, but there's so many paintings in here. They all kind of look the same, but oh, down here is where some other people are buried, as well as Grace Kelly, which we're almost there. So her name is Gratia Patrizia. I think they put in, I'm not sure if this they put in French or in Italian, but Monaco is very heavily influenced from Italy, so most of the food here is Italian, but I don't know, it's a little different than real Italian. Look at this view, walking downhill from the palace on this red cobblestone. It's more like bricks, red bricks. Heading to the car collection, which is at the port. Oh, the Prince's car collection, which is right at the port. So here's the swimming pool on my side, on my left side. You can see the top, and the car collection's entrance is right after the pool. And here we are at the car collection. I'm so excited. This is what I came here for. When you enter, you'll first see these helmets. They belong to previous F1 drivers. I thought that was a camera. I don't think it is. And also on the left, the first thing you're going to see here is Charles Leclerc's 2019 Ferrari. And Charles is known as Prince Monaco. The Prince of Monaco. Well, he's not, but he is from here, and actually this year he won his first Monaco Grand Prix, which was super such a big deal because he's a native here and they see him as like a really big figure. Anyways, so this museum has, I felt like it was never ending cars, and it doesn't matter which era you like the cars from, because it has cars dating back to the 1800s. So you're gonna find something that you like. If you like classic cars, you're gonna find those here. If you like 80s kind of sporty cars, you're gonna find it here. Or if you like F1 cars, you're gonna find those here as well. I'm just gonna put a few in here. I will upload a full video going through all of the cars, but that was like really long video, so I didn't want to put it in the vlog. They'll be just separate. Back there is a BMW with one single door that opens in the front, like right in front of the driver. It's like one seater, maybe two if you're very small. But this Mercedes is stunning. I would gladly accept this one. And we also have Grace Kelly's car that she drove in How to Catch a Thief, which is where she met her husband. And Grace Kelly is the mother of the current Prince of Monaco. We are almost at the car. Ooh, this is nice. So nice. There's a ton of cars here. So many. And okay, so here obviously they make a really big statement that her car is here. I mean, I don't know if she actually used it outside of the movie, but it is a really big staple because I think, you know, when people watch that movie, which is a really good classic, then they instantly think Monaco, or if they think Monaco, then they think of the car. So the car had to be here, and it's his mother's car that made her basically meet his father, her husband. So there's a big history with that car and the place. Oh, look at this one. This one kind of is like giving safari vibes. This one's ancient. It's not even that old. It's 1903. These are older. Let's see. This one is 1885. Can someone do the math? This one's so old. It kind of looks very prehistoric. But there's some newer ones, like from like 50s, 60s, 80s. And of course the F1 cars at the very end. Yeah, there's so many in here. I haven't been to an F1 event since 2011. And yeah, if I was in Europe, I think I would go all the time, even just for qualifying, which is Friday and Saturday. Because in Europe it's so much cheaper. Like the American prices for Vegas or Miami, it is ridiculously just a ripoff. Oh, here we have Max Verstappen's, and Pierre Gasly also drove this one for Red Bull. And then the other side we have Lewis Hamilton's Mercedes. Crazy. Okay, so the last time I was at F1, 2011, Michael, or maybe you might say Michael Schumacher, was driving for a Mercedes, and he was literally in front of me like 60 feet. And this was like in March-ish, and then he had his accident a few months later. So it was a big memory for me. At the end, there's a souvenir shop which you're gonna find all over the country. When I say country, I mean literally the country, because it's not a city, it's the whole entire country. And McDonald's has a chocolate burger. Crazy. At Carrefour, the store, I bought some cold cuts, some chips, and this delicious chestnut puree whip. Chestnut puree is like really, really popular in Europe. It's like kinda not very known in America, unfortunately. This thing is closing off the yachts because there's gonna be a yacht show in a few days. I think the day after we leave. Those stands did not stop me from finding a spot where I can see the yachts and just enjoy the view. Like, it is so peaceful here. This, like, the whole country just screams money. And of course F1, these are track marks from Grand Prix. Down here is Avery's turn. You can see the tracks right there. Right now I'm behind the casino, and I saw this really nice looking, this is kind of like a restaurant club area. I'm not dressed for it, so I'm not going in, and I ended up not going into the casino today, but tomorrow probably, yes. But I do want to mention, the internet really hyped me up for Monaco, thinking that it's going to be super luxurious. Like, yes, the country is luxurious, but the people are just very normal. Nobody dresses up in big gowns and come partying at the casino. I think like the owner of the casino, like, they pay people to bring out the cars so that it attracts tourists, because otherwise the city is pretty much like really, really empty. But the cars are nice. This is the Metropole Mall. We're gonna come here tomorrow for breakfast. Random condom box on the street, totally normal. If you get thirsty but you don't have water on you, there are these water fountains. You just spin it around and it gives you water. I filled up my water bottle. This is Friday around 10 p.m. Friday night, 10 p.m. and the streets are empty. So empty that you can hear the crickets. Just wait up. Crickets. Actual crickets. I don't know if you can hear it, but crickets. We came to a locals area. I don't want to film because it's mostly kids, but life is still popping here. It's 10:30 p.m. I was wrong. The bar closed. This ice cream shop was still open, so at least I got ice cream, which is okay. Nice was better. Little ice cream, mango and cantaloupe. you. I'm gonna finish this video here. We saw a lot of things today, but tomorrow we're going to village, and that might be longer, so I thought about putting it separately. We still have 3 more nights here. Honestly, I cannot wait to go back to Nice. So goodbye and good night.